Ha 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 ha. Let us have some laughter because finally Arsenal might be able to get over the line. Arsenal are doing some big boys move, bringing in Andreas Berta and announcing it officially. I mean, it is everywhere. Andreas Berta officially becomes Arsenal sporting director, as announced by Arsenal, as announced by a lot of Arsenal's fan account on Twitter. Now we are seeing a new dimension to Arsenal. We are seeing the big boy move. Andreas Berta, 11 years as sporting director at, of course, Atletico Madrid, brought in some big signings, which we are going to be looking at in this show. So, guys, welcome to my show. This is Discuss on the Pitch channel, and this is the Linked Up Show. So, we are going to be talking about Arsenal's power move today. We are going to be talking about the likely deals is going to be doing, by making Arsenal cross the line they have not been able to cross over time. Of course, they are doing very well in the Champions League now, but with the addition of Andreas Berta, are they actually going to be able to bring in bodies that would make them actually get over the line? Are we going to see a new dimension of Arsenal next season? As announced, of course, officially, on Twitter, the Arsenal in me, one of Arsenal's fan accounts, says that as announced by Arsenal is official. Arsenal Football Club, officially announced Andreas Berta as sporting director. New times at Arsenal. And if you look at another tweet, this tweet is actually from the real Arsenal account, which says that we are delighted to announce that Andreas Berta is joining the club as sporting director. To be honest, this is really, really a power move. And rival fans are scared. They are scared because even right now, Arsenal is on a banter club. And with this, Arsenal will become a stronger club. We'll be able to bring in big players. We'll be able to negotiate well. We'll be able to have tight contracts. All of these things coming into us now. A lot of fans do not really want to see it. To be honest, a lot of fans do not really want to see it. So Andreas Berta, just like I have said, who are the notable players that he has signed over time so that you can get familiar with him? Because one of the most important reasons or one of the most important things a sporting director does is that they help you to keep your contract. I mean, they help you to keep players in your club. And that is the reason why we see the full blown war at Liverpool right now. Trent leaving to Real Madrid, Salah running out of his contract, Virgil van Dijk running out of his contract. All of these things are really, really causing issues over there at Liverpool. So with Arsenal tightening up the sporting director thing right now, I do not see Arsenal, losing any big player. I honestly do not see Arsenal losing any big player. What you see here on my screen are Andreas Berta signing, selected forwards at Atletico Madrid. He brought in João Felix for £130 million, brought in Julian Alvarez, 82 million, brought in Alvaro Morata, Diego Costa, Antonio Griezmann, Matheus Cunha, Luis Suarez, Memphis Depay. These are just the few players that he really, really brought in at the Atletico Madrid. To be very honest, I did not know if he was the one that brought in Thomas Partey because, of course, Arsenal picked up Thomas Partey from Atletico Madrid. So I do not really know much about that. Now, one of the most important things, or one of the pressing deal Arsenal really, really want to do now, apart from signing a forward, which I'm still going to come to, is that Arsenal really, really are interested in bringing in Zubimendi. And according to report on the street of Twitter, according to Deadline Day, he says incoming Arsenal sporting director Andreas Berta would have the task, of completing a deal for Real Sociedad's Martin Zubimendi amidst interest from the midfielder, from Real Madrid. Sources the Sunday Mirror. So we of course know what is going on right now that a lot of clubs, especially Real Madrid, are interested in Subimendi. There was a time Liverpool was also interested in that deal, but I think Subimendi identified that he doesn't want to really go to Real Madrid. So now we can see him probably coming to us now. That is not so sure yet. So this is one of the deals that Andreas Berta really, really need to fix, really need to make sure that goes through so that Arsenal can begin to enjoy its tenure or its time as a sporting director. A lot of Arsenal fans are really, really happy online. So if you are a rival fans, do you think bringing in Andreas Berta, for Arsenal is a threat to your club? Do you think Arsenal can actually, at the end of the day, get over the line? And if you're an Arsenal fan, please, I really, really want to hear from you, your opinion, what you think of the man, Andreas Berta. So the other deal we are going to be looking at, of course, the deal of Isak. Of course, we know that this is something I saw on Twitter. I don't know how true this is, but it says that Isaac or Isak, has snubbed interest, Barcelona, Chelsea, and Liverpool to choose Arsenal as his preferred destination. This has rattled a lot of rival fans. They really never believed Isak is going to be choosing Arsenal as his destination club, as his preferred club. So this has really, really rattled a lot of fans. What do you guys think about this? Do you think, this is the Andreas Bartas effect? Do you think the experience is actually coming in place? And also, one of the last deals we are going to be looking at, of course, is Sesko. So, according to the same source as well, which is the same Twitter account, which is the deadline day transfer, it says Benjamin Sesko is expected to leave RB Leipzig this season. There is a release agreement starting at 70 million euros, with Arsenal, Manchester United, AC Milan, and Bayern Munich all interested. So, guys, with all of these, what do you think? Do you think Arsenal really, really struck the gold? Do you think that Arsenal has been able to really bring in the big man player, or I mean, the big man sporting director that every club wants? Because when you look at Liverpool, for example, when you look at Chelsea, when you look at the way they bring in players, you really, really understand or appreciate experience in this job. So when you look at what has happened at Liverpool, you also understand the importance of a sporting director. If, for example, Liverpool really, really were able to fix their sporting director role or bring in somebody that is very, very experienced, I can tell you that Trent will still be a Liverpool player, Van Dijk will still be a Liverpool player, and of course, Salah will still very much be a Liverpool player. They are still Liverpool players, but they are running out of their contracts. And honestly, there is no likelihood that they are going to sign a new contract because, of course, according to the rumors and the videos I've made in the past, Trent is already leaving to Real Madrid. Salah might also be leaving maybe to somewhere in Saudi Arabia or something like that. And of course, Van Dijk, still very much wanted. Might still also be going to Real Madrid. I don't know yet, or might be going to Barcelona or another top club. So, guys, what do you make of this video? What do you think about it? I really, really want to hear from you guys. Please drop your comment as a rival fan. Are you scared of Arsenal's big move? As Arsenal fans, I really want to hear from you. What do you guys make of this? So this is the video for now. I'm going to see you in the next one. Until next time, guys, thank you. Remember to comment, subscribe to my channel. It is really, really very, very important. Thank you so much.